In three, two, one. Alright, do we have a story that we want to talk about? Because I have
Alright, this is gonna be
That's
the
great.
Baboon.
Yeah.
Do you just have my you should just have like a constant switcher between mine and your fucking channel.
I put your channel in the description of my live stream. That's why I think.
Alright. Are you ready? Are we ready?
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm chilling. Let me put this on my story real quick.
Alright.
Don't forget to link it in the description, my guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just love rubbing my mic up against the mic, you know. I just love rubbing my lips against the mic, you know. It's just really fun.
My lips are against the mic. It kind of sounds like this for some reason.
Does it sound like that for
Wait,
me?
I
Because I
thought I
accidentally bought an
changed the
ASMR
name.
mic.
Oh,
I still can't believe I accidentally bought a fucking ASMR mic when I was going out to buy a mic.
You did?
Yeah, this is an ASMR mic.
Okay.
Alright, so
It's pretty
Speak
hot.
on the right ear. Speak on the right ear right now.
Speak on the other
Oh
ear.
yeah, Vivi, don't you just love when I talk to the right ear?
Yeah, I told you it doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work for us, but like when
It's
I hear
it's not
right
a
now,
Discord
it sounds
call.
like it's on the left. So on the live stream, it probably sounds like I'm on the right ear right now, but I just switched to the left. I just
Whoa.
switched.
I just flipped the switch.
I just
Alright.
flipped the switch.
This is gonna be like the fucking. This is the first episode of the Mildly High Club, guys.
Mildly high.
The
Oh, wait,
Mildly High
we
Club.
need Kyle.
No, he won't be here. It's gonna be like the pilot episodes of Misfits. Or I mean, you mean of us, you know, because we're obviously the Misfits, you know. Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah, you
We're
know.
not the misfits.
We are the Yeah, we're not trying to copy the Misfits. Anyway, you guys got stories to tell?
You can go first. I mean, you're the one who asked. You know what I'm saying? It's not how it works, but.
I mean, yeah, I guess I got a story from last night, from like when I was working that talent show.
Go for it.
All right, so basically, is Jack just gonna be sipping tea the whole time? You guys got stories to tell? Bro, I can. All right, you might want to like turn off the fucking video. Oh
I
yeah,
was
mute it.
checking my audio.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll turn off the sound sharing on Discord. Thank you.
Oh, that's a thing still.
And then, but then you're
Yeah,
gonna
you could just
confuse-
hear it in the background of the fucking.
Yeah, I was just checking my audio to make sure it was good.
Okay. All right. So last night I was at the school. My local high school, John Jay. Blah
Yeah.
blah.
Please blow it up.
And I'm in this thing called Sound Crew, and Jack's in it too. But he's not really in it because he hasn't shown up to a single thing yet.
Mhm.
And basically we do like the miking and shit for like all the school's events and like plays and such. So I was working the talent show last night with a couple of my friends, and it was getting near the end of the talent show. It started off pretty shitty. A lot of bad people. One person started stripping. It was a teacher. Don't worry about that though. It was a pretty fun night though. I got to eat Chinese food basically backstage for like 2 hours. And like right after my friend Matt, who was performing a song, pretty gay, right? They were about to announce the winners, and the fucking fire alarm just goes off at 9 o'clock at night.
9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, 9 p.m.
That-
What was the Discord ping? Baboon server gamer Matt. Oh, that was last Monday.
Oh wait, that was last Monday.
Well,
Story's not done.
Oh, okay.
Keep going, alright?
All right, yeah. So basically, everyone starts losing their shit. Like like in the zombie movies, where like have you ever seen World War Z?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
everyone's just like rushing to get over the wall.
Mm-hmm.
It was basically that, but people were like rushing to get like outside.
So it was a real fire drill.
It was a real fire, but it wasn't fire, and like it was the stupidest shit ever. Basically, it's like 15 degrees outside because it's the middle of winter and it's night and we live in New York.
Makes sense.
So, you know, instead of getting in our car, like me and my friends, it was me, Jack knows Abby, it was Tom and Bailey. We all just start running laps around the parking lot, you know? We just start running laps. And that's
As
like
you do.
as you do, you know, right? Right? And it's like a pretty big parking lot, you know. So, by like the fourth or fifth lap, Bailey and Tom are just dead. So, we just decide to get in random people's cars.
You were dead by the third one, right?
Obviously. No, but I was fucking trying to tell them to keep running more. So we just, you know, decide to start asking people if we could just get in their car.
And
Okay.
snatch a ride.
So, yeah, you know, as you do, because we were going to be out there for another hour. So we're going up to random people and just being like, yo, can we get in their car? And they'll let us in. We'll stand there for about 5 minutes and then just scream Allahu Akbar and run out.
Okay.
You know? Casual stuff.
As you do.
Oh, that's messed
As you
up.
do.
As you do. As a normal person.
And so then we start running laps again. Then we pile 8 people into a 5-person Honda Civic. As you do.
As you do.
As you do.
And like it's getting really hot in there, so we all like get out to, you know, enjoy some cool air. And then we started running more laps, and yeah, it was a pretty fun night.
Sounds acceptable.
As you do.
My friend Drew, in between acts, he just kind of got on stage, had a spotlight on him, and just tied his shoe, and he won the talent show.
Wait, that's epic. Bro,
Like, this
imagine
this
winning a
random,
talent show just because you tied your shoe.
yeah, that's literally what he did. He
I can't do that.
imagine
so I
imagine
guess
like
it
a
is
6'5", imagine a 6'5" string being walking on stage and just bending over and tying his shoe, and then like
That would be epic.
just winning the fucking talent show.
That'd be so epic.
There were some impressive people on there too, but you know, he tied his shoe. Everyone liked him.
I
And,
would pick that over like anything else, honestly.
Yeah, you know, it was a pretty fun night. What'd you guys do last night?
So I did this thing called karate, and I was there.
The fuck is karate?
Oh, sorry. I mean, I was at Karate.
Much better.
Silly
My
mistake.
bad. Simple mistakes, you know.
As you do.
Mistake.
As you do. Are you finished with your? Okay.
Take that as a yes.
Yeah, I'm done
Yo,
with
what's
my
up
story.
with my waves, dog?
Your waves?
Bro,
Yeah.
I just saw your hair. It was like.
Why
so
do you have
goofy
waves,
when you-
dude? Baboon is the blackest Hispanic guy I've ever met.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the first time I ever heard that.
Are you sure? Like, it's very true. Actually,
No,
that's
wait.
the first time
Have
I
you
heard
seen half the Hispanic kids at our school, though, Matt?
Oh, that's a fact. Fucking Post Malone,
Not just that. Like,
Nick DiStefano.
either they like somewhat try in school.
Well, I'm gonna just itch my face on the mic. Keep
Oh
going.
my god, I have 7 people watching? What?
I
Yo,
just sent
And
this to, like,
it just goes down to 6 people.
I just sent this to like 5 different people over text. So
Yeah, I
they're-
should
so
probably put it on my
they're probably
Snapchat
just checking
story,
it
you
out
know.
and be like, "No, this is not what I want," and then leaving.
This is
Okay, alright, I get that. This might not be you. Alright? Just telling stories, you know, chilling with the boys.
We're chilling.
The numbers are going down so fast.
no, 3.
Rip, it's
If you
whatever.
leave, I'll tell on you.
I still
No,
have to
telling
fucking
you.
link
People
it.
join back
Um,
somehow.
Just like 17 join back.
It's 100 people out of nowhere.
Bro.
They
Trust
don't
me.
want to be told on, bro. Sorry.
You don't want to be told on.
Alright, well, I have a story.
Okay.
This was back when I used to live in Florida, and I have a very white aunt, and she liked water, and I was like, okay, might as well try something new. So we're swimming out to a sand dune at the beach, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
As you do.
as you do, and I didn't want to do it because I can't swim. For obvious reasons, yeah, for obvious reasons.
The color.
Yeah, it just doesn't sit right with
Black.
my skin.
He's black, is what he's saying.
So I go, I'm like, you have to give me something if you're gonna like make me do this. He said, I got you with the ice cream, and I was like, you got me there, And we're swimming out to the sand dune, right? And I felt something brush up against my leg, and I look back, and I see the fin. Just it goes back like from where it came, right? And then it turns back around. And dear Lord, I swam to my aunt so fast and like put myself behind her because I'm not getting eaten. I don't care if she gets eaten, right?
Yeah.
As long as I don't get eaten, and it didn't bother us because it ended up being a big fish.
Big fish?
Big fish or a small shark. I don't know.
I have a lake in my backyard, and like I feel things brush up against my leg, and then I legit jump, and I'm like,
As you do.
Wait, there's no sharks.
Oh, I think it was a nursing shark. Yeah, do you know what a nursing shark looks like?
It's like a small shark.
It's like oranges, I think.
That's what he described. So
No, that's a tiger shark. Because it's
No.
orange.
No. Oh my god.
Nursing shark. Oh no, that's too big. There's a shark that I'm trying to think of. It's like kind of small, and it's like a yellow.
What?
It might have been this shark. Yeah, it looks very. It looks like this. I don't know.
Okay, so I sent it to like 3 different people,
Yeah.
and one of them just denies to watch it. So I'm telling him I'll tell on them.
Not for me.
I'll tell on you.
Nah, it's not my thing.
Not my cup of
Okay,
tea.
so I don't really know what to say as a story. So like,
It's like telling an interesting story, man.
Yeah.
so
what's
right now I'm
happened in your
texting my friend about this podcast. I'm going to read it text by text. So I send the
I'm gonna put in everybody's Discord.
and she replies, "Jack, please stop." Crying, laughing emoji, crying, laughing emoji. So then I reply, "Please watch." She replies in all capitals. Hold on. No. Okay. And then I say, it's funny. And then she replies with crying, laughing emoji, crying, laughing emoji. And I say, it's me and my 2 friends just being cool. Then she replies, "No, Jack, no." And then I reply, "I'll tell on you."
She wants dick.
And she replies,
Obvious.
"Go right ahead, jerk."
Oh
And
shit!
Now I'm going to cry.
I can't.
Now
put
you're going
my
to cry?
stuff in the self promotions. How dare he? Not
Yo,
promote
do you guys
me.
like how many fucking scenes I have? I'm streaming Fortnite. You know, I got this thing that I got
the
recording
OBS
screen left,
Okay, I'm gonna
recording
read.
screen
You
right.
got the OBS scene again.
Be right back. Offline. Starting soon.
So
Voiceovers
the gay baby sign.
And podcast.
I'm going to read off of the text that we made.
You are a gay baby.
Wait, what?
Oh,
No,
wait, did someone say, yo, I swear to God, if you don't shut up, I'm gonna dad expunged you.
Don't do it.
Oh, no, wait, no one's gonna get it. This is probably gonna get like 2 views on Spotify and like SoundCloud. Watch us get like 1 million views.
Arnold is life. Arnold is love. Arnold is hate. Arnold is death. Arnold is birth.
This live stream
Arnold is pleasure.
This is our normal
This is eternal.
conversations
Woo!
every day.
Hold up. I would just like to point out, he is life, he is love, he is hate, he is death, he is birth, he is pleasure, he is pain. Arnold is
Snap
eternal.
fingers.
Woo! And then he said, the only song we can listen to is the Hey Arnold TV show intro.
You have to snap at the end, so everybody disappears.
Hey, I'm the ASMR one, not you.
Nice.
Yo, you guys want to hear my ASMR
ASMR.
of CS:GO?
We could play some CS:GO right now. It's needed.
Hold on, I'm gonna get my. You guys ready for CS:GO ASMR? Go B! Come on! You guys suck!
Oh my gosh, my teammates.
My teammates! Oh my god!
Hold on. Keep going. Keep going, Matt. Keep going.
I swear to God, I'm carrying.
Keep going. Still. I'll join you in just a second.
No, stop. I know what you're doing. I can tell.
Oh, who's this random that just joined our game?
Keep going. Keep going.
Jack, I'm telling you.
Hold on. Are you ready?
Перейти на сайт Б.
That was Russian. It says go to site B, please.
B, please.
Okay, so me and Baboon, we'd play on like this EU surf server, right?
Yeah, I should have met.
And like these 2 or 3 French guys are always on it, and like
Oh yeah.
whenever someone speaks who's not French and they don't speak in French,
Yeah, don't speak.
they're like, "Yo, don't speak. I'm gonna have to server mute you, okay? Okay, don't speak, okay? Okay?"
What?
And then the
Yeah,
next person-
he's not even admin. He just mutes him.
yeah,
like,
he
from-
mutes them to himself. All right, like go
Makes
ahead.
it sound like he's gonna mute him on the server. Stop.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
does it automatically upload?
Well, guys, what page of the script are you guys on?
I'm on page like 5.
Bro, I thought my live stream's automatically uploaded. Come on.
Come
on,
get in there.
Come on, man. Come on. Don't go it all the way though.
I just burped.
All right, hold up.
The floor is lava. Can't touch the floor.
All right, so guys.
Yeah.
In my junior year of high school, this girl asked me on a date. He
Yeah.
rented a Redbox movie and he made pizza. When we were wait.
Wait. Hold up.
When you have to read fake stories because you don't have any good ones. Hold up, I think
I called the first grader. I failed the first quarter of a class in middle school. That's why I made a fake report card. I did this every quarter of that year. I forgot that the mail home end of the year card. And my mom got it before I could intercept my fake. She was pissed.
had to check around the room to make sure his parents weren't there.
Wait, does my mic sound okay?
I had to turn up my gain.
Is there anything wrong with my mic?
Nah, you're just
No, it
like
sounds
really fucking close to it. Let's check. Let's just read
Alright,
like
how
Apple
about
quotes.
this? Is this better?
Hold on. All screen design, longest battery life ever in an iPhone, fastest performance, studio quality photos. Thoticus Prime has sent me a Snapchat.
9/11.
It's just a
shot with
podcast.
iPhone.
Guys, no.
All
Wait,
new,
Baboon, are you still gonna
all new, all
Uh,
screen, all.
no.
No, that's fire. That's fire. That's my loon, huh?
Huh?
Loon?
By the way,
Never
these
heard
are
that one.
only compatible with AirPods.
What?
These are only compatible with
Sorry, but
AirPods.
just I don't speak broke.
That's not very.
AirPods,
gamer of you.
wireless, effortless, magical.
I need me a wireless brush, dog.
Bro, you wanna know
A
what's
wireless
really
brush.
content?
Yeah.
That video is content.
What video? Top 5 animal team combos. Alright, what are your guys' favorite animals?
My favorite animal has to be like a seal, maybe.
A seal?
I
They
love
just got-
these penguins.
They just kind
I
of
love you some penguins.
Bro,
Yeah,
you saw
mine's-
the video where the dudes like they were.
Mine's probably a
executing this-
goddamn banana slug.
Banana slug, what?
Banana slug. Because they're so respectful to women, you feel? After they after they mate with a woman, they just, eat their own penis.
Gonna. Gotta get the leftovers.
If she's not gonna eat it, I guess I will.
Hey, you eating the rest of this? She'd be like, nah.
You gonna
No.
finish that?
Yo,
No.
yo,
Pass the
yo, guys. One time, I called my aunt. It was Mother's Day. So I called my aunt, or I FaceTimed my aunt to say Happy
Yeah.
Mother's Day, and she picked up, and it was her and my dad fucking. What do I do?
Whoa!
You asked if
That's
you could
his
join.
sister,
Wait, it's either that. Wait,
dude.
you ask if you could join next time.
You asking if I can join in?
Hey,
Yo,
can I,
guys,
join in,
how the
please?
fuck do airplanes work? Like, they don't even flap their wings. All you just hear is the background is a loud.
I can't beat this map.
Yo, there's a restaurant in China where you can literally eat a human.
Does it come with a side of fries?
Only if you order
You mean
American.
Fingers?
Only if you order American. Yo, every time I nut into a jar and I use it as lube. So
Okay.
every time I want to jack
Oh,
off.
dude, that's free lube.
Yeah, every time I want to jack off, I stick it in the jar and it's just like a big jar of like melted
Wait,
Vaseline.
wouldn't it dry up though?
No,
Yeah, it would.
well then it's soap.
Not if there's enough of it at once.
Soap.
Then it's just soap.
Soap.
Give it to your girl.
You should put it in the freezer, right? And then just microwave it when you need.
Microwave when you need
Yo,
it. bro.
what do you guys consider a threesome?
2 dogs and a cat.
Jack, what about you?
Maybe a
Uh,
giraffe.
No, that's a 17 some.
Oh, okay.
3 people.
3 people. I
3
consider it
people.
2 girls and a guy because 2 guys and a girl is not a threesome. That's just gay
low-key
sex and a witness. 2 guys and a girl isn't a threesome. It's gay sex and a witness.
It is low key. High key, actually.
Well, what if their peepees don't touch?
What?
Well, what if their peepees don't touch?
Well, he got me there.
So
you guys want to see my epic gamer Fortnite clips?
not
Yeah.
really. But hold up, guys. So, one of my hobbies is looking at my friends' parents and guessing how long they'll live for. And one time, they said I couldn't have any extra green beans when I was sleeping over. So, I said 5 minutes and then killed them.
Green beans.
Green beans.
No
Give me
green beans for
now.
Matt, and no life for you!
You take away my green beans, I take away your life. I wasn't even able to say that. I laughed too hard.
Green.
Knock, knock, knock.
Hmm. Who's there?
Sir, can you read my name tag?
No.
Quick.
Ah, well. May I introduce you to the illiterate counseling of retarded people?
I can't read.
No way.
See, all you have to. What? Jack.
I got it.
Yeah, you got it. The other day I watched Old Yeller and I got jealous of the dog at the end.
What happens to it? Does it get?
Just gets shot. It gets shot.
Oh.
It's shot in the back of the head. You feel?
I feel.
So anyway, maybe we should actually
What is
explain what this
exposition
fucking.
Abraham Lincoln? Okay.
No, XXX Tentacion got shot in the fucking chest,
The neck.
and
That's
he's
still
still
a shot,
alive.
bro. It's still a shot.
I said shot in the back.
Guys, he's releasing a microphone. I mean, he's
Hey,
releasing
hey!
a microphone called No Pulse.
Imagine doing a mic review with that game.
Bro.
Just like that's the average game.
So today, guys, we're going to.
We're gonna be reviewing this epic gamer mic. I don't have my game.
So guys, today we're going to be reviewing this really nice $26 microphone. It's called the Toner BM700, and as you can tell,
Just
it's pretty good.
$26.
Wait, let me count. 1, 27.
It's like $26.50
Is it 26 of those green things?
26.
of those bro. It's 26 green beans. Yo, guys, when you
Something
think about it,
something you didn't have.
guys, when you think about it, if a single green bean costs $1.50, that means a green bean is worth more than $1.
Yo.
Yo, I'm gonna get up and leave. I'm gonna get up and leave, but I'm gonna leave my gain on super high.
So you just like walk back and all you hear is.
Exactly, alright? Alright, I'll be right back.
Frick. Gamer.
Are you actually playing
Walks in with
CS:GO
a
right now?
trumpet. What? What?
What?
What?
What? Maybe we should actually explain what the fucking podcast is gonna be about instead of just making really bad jokes. You feel?
Yeah,
Maybe.
I guess so. Podcast with the Rinse. Sorry, guys, I can't help it.
Hey, that's me. That's my stutter. Retarded.
Sorry, I get confused. It's my turret.
Sorry, I get confused between your Tourette's and my stutter.
I just dropped my cookie.
I just dropped my
One second, let me get it.
See, one of the good things about podcasts is you don't need to edit it, so I could just upload this right away and I won't get yelled at by Jack for not editing my videos. Because I'll record like a really good video and then I won't edit it for a good month, and then I'll be like, hey, maybe I should edit it, and by then it's a dead meme.
I have a solution, gamers.
But if you upload it,
My
and-
dogs. What? My dog's farts smell like hot Cheetos now, so I'm not complaining.
Why?
What?
Why do they smell like hot Cheetos?
Why do you think?
Do
Cause
you
she
eat
went
hot
to the
Cheetos?
store and bought hot Cheetos.
Your
And
dog
then
went to the
ate
store
them.
and bought hot Cheetos.
Yeah,
Obviously.
absolutely.
How?
Duh.
Yo, one day I'm gonna go camping, and I'm just gonna like run. You feel? Not away, just like kind of run in place, kind of freak everyone out. Just like if someone asks me what's wrong, I just won't respond. I'll just be like, run.
No, just run in place, and then when they ask what's wrong, say he's coming, and just stay running in place.
He who watches is coming.
Puts a blindfold on.
Bird box time.
Bird box time. Bro, in the movie, I swear the monsters were the bird. Or the trailer, or whatever.
Isn't
I thought
the
they were like
monster just a
protecting
big
their
bird?
eyes. Might be.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, in the trailer, you thought they were protecting your eyes from like birds poking them out?
Yeah.
Dude, this isn't Birdemic. The best movie of 2012. So did you guys know I'm buying Gucci slides?
Did you guys know I'm getting the ultimate? He is continually eating. Oh, it's getting louder.
Tourette's, 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 Tourette's. Every time you say Tourette's, it just like triggers him.
Yeah.
Stay.
You're not being
Bro, did you guys know I've never been camping?
Neither have I.
Baboon, you should come down to New York one day and like we should all go
I've
camping.
been camping out in my backyard.
We should
Sorry,
all do
I don't
that.
like getting murdered.
I don't like getting murdered by bears and such. Getting malaria like in Africa.
Like in
Africa.
We're getting murdered by 14-year-olds.
Yeah.
Just like that's what we do. And we just like wear your fucking skin and make a face reveal.
Jesus, yeah.
I'm going to make him do a face reveal.
No, but we
He
should.
has to do
That would
that.
actually be like a pretty fun video. Like you just drive down to New. It's like a 2-hour drive from Rhode Island.
I know, I've been there.
Yeah, you should just like come down. Like we could all hang out. You know, you feel?
Yeah, and that'd be a long drive though.
Yeah, and then
how long would the drive
then
be?
he could get
Let's see.
charges for hanging out with 14-year-olds.
No,
Dude, he's 16. Chill.
exactly.
How
You've been bamboozled.
long is the drive from Rhode Island to somewhere
It's a
that
long
isn't
story, Jack. I'll
shitty?
text it to you.
It really is.
It really is. I can tell
It's
it to
such
you
a-
now and sum it up.
That's not
Legal
podcast.
trouble.
Yeah, a lot of.
No
You
school,
literally just have to go
college.
through Connecticut. It'd be like a 3-hour drive, and then like you
You remember that?
you
map?
drive. Yeah, you make me want to kill myself. Wait, are you on like the
you
very
wanna know
edge?
One of my legal troubled stories.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
let's
so
let's
this
do
was
it.
like a couple 6 months ago or maybe a year, I don't know. But you know how like kids get beef in school?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Well, this was a lot more serious with my uncle. And like alright, so my friend gets jumped, right?
As you
And,
do.
like, me and my friends, my family members, like we're all like close, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so he gets jumped. And then we go to the person's house, and then we just basically not only destroy his house, but you know, open a can of whoop ass, you know?
Yeah, I feel you.
As what's his name would say? Adam Sandler.
I had to say,
Mhm.
yo, we should all watch
Yeah.
Grown Ups 2 after this podcast. Just like screen share it.
What?
We should all just like watch the Grown Up series like on screen share after
Yes,
this
yes,
podcast.
yes.
Big facts, yeah. For
Yeah.
Keep going with the story. Keep going
Yeah,
with
go
the
on.
story.
And then cops get called. I run away. I hit the dipset.
Of course.
And I'm very good with my routes because I know my area. And I just make it home without getting caught. But I think my uncle ended up getting caught.
And aren't you
so-
moving in with your uncle and like a couple
Exactly,
roommates? Is like your uncle mad at you for running or?
No. It was like I had to do whatever I had to do. Like he knows.
Oh
that.
yeah, I feel you. You guys want to
Yeah.
hear the time I almost got arrested twice because of school?
What happened?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
So this one time, I was in 8th grade. You know, you feel last year. And legally, I'm not supposed to be talking about this, but no one knows who I am. So let's just keep this between us. You feel? And basically, I fucking walk into school. I'm hanging out with a couple of my friends.
Sorry.
You hear in the
Don't worry about
background.
it.
Subscribe
keep
to
going.
Baboon Eggs.
Subscribe to Baboon Eggs.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Alright. So basically, I'm hanging out with a couple of my friends. So we walk into school. And, you know, as you do, you just get on your knees and scream, I have a bomb. And then you just get up and start walking again.
Yeah, as you do, bro.
And, like, you know, I didn't see anyone freaking out. There weren't teachers around us. And, like, I know it was a fucked up joke, but, like, it was kind of funny at the time. And so apparently 7th graders around the corner heard me and thought I was gonna bomb the school. So,
Oh.
you know, they called their parents, as you don't do because no snitches.
Exactly.
And you know, the parents called the school. The school called the bomb squad. The teacher called me. I walked down to the principal and I was like, what the fuck did I do? Because, you know, I couldn't remember that I did that. It was like 8 o'clock. It was 8 o'clock in the morning. The fuck you think I am, Superman? So I'm just like, yo, what's up, my G? And the principal's just like, yo, what's up, my homie? And I said, what'd I do? And he said, bomb threat, you're in trouble. And I'm like, oh shit, alright. So then, a fully kitted out bomb squad walks into the fucking school. I'm like, you guys just know it was just a joke. And the principal was like, yeah, I'm a fucking aware, but the parents want this shit. And basically they wanted my locker number. I couldn't remember it. It was like the second month of school. I didn't use my locker at the time. So I just said a random number. So basically that day I got a lot of parents scared.
Yours was 419.
Yeah, because yours was 420. I remember that.
No. Chris's was 4.
Oh yeah, Chris's was 420. Yours was 418. I thought I'm pretty. I probably said some bullshit like 2041. And so basically, I destroyed a random person's locker because they like ripped that shit open. They had like bomb suits and like they had a fucking like I don't know why they had to do that, but like long story short, got parents scared, destroyed a random person's locker, met the chief, became friends with the police chief. Shout out to you, my homie. And do you guys know it's that principal's birthday today?
It is? Wait, it actually is?
Yep, a lot of people were wishing him a happy birthday, and I replied to all of them saying, I hope he fucking dies. Because, you know...
Wait, what else? There's then what about the time you
Just
left?
a few more years.
Oh, no, that's not going to be going on this podcast. That gets way too political. But that's what got me kicked out of school. That this bomb threat thing was just like a 3-day in-school suspension. For, like, scaring people. Which, like, wasn't bad. I liked
Disturbing the peace.
I liked ISAR, honestly. It was like pretty chill.
Who was in
Everyone.
there? Like people
It was just me, and that's when I realized how fucking evil that principal was, because they brought in like 3 crying children, and he was like kind of laughing at them. I was like, all right, that's kind of fucked up. And he was like fighting for me that whole time for me to get fucking expelled,
Really?
like from the district, and I was like, homie, not cool, not very gamer.
And he was like, sorry, B, had to be done.
And I was like, nah, that's not
You don't want
happening.
no more
Peace out.
7 grades.
7. No, that was in 8th grade.
But yeah, seventh graders should be scared.
Oh yeah, 7th graders should be scared of
Of
me.
course they are, dude. Bro, you're not even Muslim, dog.
Exactly.
No, you're not.
I liked how
Bro,
I liked
there
how
is
I
one
got in
our
trouble.
school, and I'm kind of scared whenever we walk behind him. But you know,
I would just like to point out I got in trouble for that, but the person who threw his book bag into a random classroom and screamed Allahu Akbar didn't get in trouble.
so that doesn't mean anything to them. It's just words to them.
No,
Oh,
he
wait.
threw it. No, like they realize it. Like the students like knew what it meant.
I know.
And he
yeah.
threw his book. He had like a t-shirt wrapped around his head, and he threw his book bag into a class and ran. Like he screamed like Allahu Akbar. So like that could have like
been freaked out, no cap.
yeah, I would have been the fuck out of there.
That was in middle school though, so like.
Oh, middle school, dude.
Yeah, that was in middle school.
I hated middle school.
Facts.
Middle
I'm
school
so
was
glad I dropped out, but you know, homeschooling kind of
Guys,
sucked.
guys, they're making a Lego movie too.
they made a Lego Movie too.
Oh.
Dude,
Oh.
I'm glad I got my G.
Bro,
'Cause-
I'm trying to just take the cooking courses and get the fuck out of high school.
Dude,
Like-
I got into too many fights, dude, and there was too much drama that I got myself involved. I got into fights like every other week. Cause this one time, you know how you're best friends with someone and the slightest, like, stupid thing can happen?
No,
At
no,
me
no,
and
no.
Jack, at me and Jack, at me and Jack.
And, alright, so this is what happens, right? So, my friend, he starts dating this girl I like, and I was pissed, right? And, so I start talking to her, like, I start hitting her line and stuff. And then she comes over.
Oh.
Keep in mind, this is like 3 months after they start dating.
That's a threatening sign.
Yeah, and we're chilling, and I posted on my story, right? Us chilling, having a good time. And he's really, really mad at me. And then we get into this argument at lunch and stuff, and then he tries to, like, push and shove me around, and I'm not having it, so I push back, and then, you know, it doesn't go that well. And I'm featured on a lot of people's Snapchat stories. And you know what happens with Snapchat, it gets shown to guidance counselors and principals. And they're like,
Did you win?
I did. I think.
Oh my god.
Is it really winning
a
in these
cramp
fights in high
rounds.
school? I
Hold
didn't
up.
get knocked out, so that's what counts. I didn't get knocked out.
All right, well, we're at
And
40,
yeah.
40. You're done?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's been about 42 minutes for me. What about
42
you?
minutes. Let's get
I
it.
can't count to
That's a
42.
pretty good first podcast, you feel? Jack's just over
42
here like
above or
not
below
being
50.
I don't even know at this point. I think it's like at least in the range of like 8.
Imagine how long that's gonna take to upload.
Facts. You know, I feel like this is a good start to like, you know, like I say like once a month we just sit down and do a
Once a-
podcast. You feel?
Yeah, once a month. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, that
Cool.
seems good. All right, well, I guess
Well,
that's the
yeah.
end of shout out to Baboon Eggs and
Otherwise known
Jackalis.
as Monk.
Oh yeah, now known as Monkey. We've also got
Two
Jack
E's.
Jack in here. He doesn't have a channel yet, but I think he'll be making one soon. I'm not gonna be.
No, I won't.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't-
because
I
he's
don't
got
have enough-
he's got
I
his
don't have
pajama
enough
crew.
time. I don't have
He's
enough
got
time for
pajama
that.
parties to go to. His karate.
Exactly, bro.
Bro, I want to have a pajama party. Yo,
You know,
onesie
if
parties
you-
are the best party.
You know, Baboon, if you ever come down to New York, we're gonna hang out and we're just gonna like go camping in onesies. Just scare a ton of people.
Yeah, yeah, bro. I have this one onesie. It's like a Yeti, bro. I have to get it from my upstairs. But
Is it blue?
yeah, it is.
Jack, what did you send me? Oh my god, what did you send me, Jack?
What did I send you?
The Doge.
Oh, can you save it so I can see it again?
Yeah. Oh, never mind. Hold up, I sent it to Abby though. I'll send it back to you.
I keep having twitches and I flick off my headphone.
Awesome. Well, I guess that's the end.
How do you
Alright.
surf on CS:GO then?